and gentlemen, welcome back to another vlog. Brandon Hodge here, and oh geez, it's so freaking early, guys. It's right now 6 in the morning. So we're about to leave already because we're going to the morning session for Axxess. It starts at 8, but we are 4 miles from Axxess, unfortunately. So that means it's over an hour drive because this is New York City and it sucks so freaking bad. Today, Michelle, she's getting ready in there. Michelle has a meet and greet VIP for Dean Ambrose. Lucky her. I don't have a VIP today. I just have general admission. So basically, well,
actually, you don't have a ticket at all yet.
Well, I'm about to buy the GA. I don't have a ticket yet because I was waiting to see if the price is going to drop for Dean Ambrose VIP, but it doesn't look that way. So, looks like I'm meeting the GA today, and honestly, the GA today kind of sucks. So, yeah, so I have this this jersey right here that you guys have seen in the past few vlogs if you've been keeping up with the Mania vlogs. And my idea with this, and the reason I spent 80 bucks on this was to get it covered with autographs. And like I dealt with some crazy crap on Friday night, and I was only able to meet one person, and I paid $800 for one session, which I'm trying to get some of my money back for. But anyway, half the people honestly signing today, I don't want them coming anywhere near my jersey with a marker, but no offense to them or anything, it's just like there's so much, I don't know, maybe I should just not care and get as many people to sign it as I can, but there's just like the list of people today, it's just like what's the point? Like if you look at the list other days compared to today, I'm like, that's it? Are you kidding me? Like, no offense to anyone signing, like, there are some good names on there, but, like, today's list, I'll read it off. It's Sting, Kevin Nash, okay, there's legends, those are pretty good. Ruby Riott, Ivory, Pete Dunne, okay, Sami Zayn, okay, Zack Ryder, Sin Cara, Cedric Alexander, Lana, that's it. No offense to Lana, but I don't want her signing my jersey. But, like, there's just a few people in there, like, more than half I wouldn't want to sign my jersey. It's like, I want, like, people from other sessions to sign my jersey, but I don't want to go to the other sessions. So yeah, guys, we're gonna be going to Axxess. So I'm gonna shut the hell up, get in the car, and drive over a freaking hour just to go a few miles over to WrestleMania Axxess. We gotta go back to the superstore. Hey, we actually lost Ryder's patch. I don't know if you guys saw the last vlog. We actually lost his freaking patch. It fell off somewhere in New York City. And that was a $13 patch, so I have to spend another $13 on another patch.
I lost it on the train.
So we're gonna save that one until we get home, so we don't lose it here. So if anyone sees a WrestleMania patch anywhere in New York City, can you send it back to me? Because that's totally gonna work. But anyway, WrestleMania Axxess, the final day here. This is the final thing I'm doing. I'm not going to WrestleMania, guys. And the reason for that, and some people are like, why did you come all the way up here then? I'm like, well, Michelle was already up here, like she was visiting her family because Michelle's from New York. And I'm like, well, we might as well like just go down to New York City and do a few Axxess sessions while we're up here. So that's basically what we did, and it kind of turned sour on us, but I mean, we still had fun, and hopefully today is gonna be really fun. But anyway, this isn't the final vlog, this is the final thing I'm doing, WrestleMania Axxess. And then next week I'm going to Florida and doing vlogs in Florida, but as for wrestling stuff, this is the final one, so let's go enjoy it. Guys, we just got to Axxess. So they're charging for parking today, but for the first time, like this is the end, basically the end of Axxess, and for the first time, they finally give us a parking pass. Like they charged us before, and then they give us a parking pass, and then Friday we just like snuck in and parked, and they didn't.
Yeah, we got it for free.
Yeah, so like this parking's a freaking mess, and then we charged $25. Like normally for Axxess parking's free, but this year they want to charge or not charge depending on the time you come. I don't freaking know what the thing is, but you gotta pay $75 for general admission to go, and then $25 to park. $100 just for general admission to go to freaking Axxess this year, which for each session per person. So that's ridiculous. But anyway, we're here, and I guess I'm gonna have to buy a general admission on my phone since I can't find a Dean VIP cheap. So what are you gonna do? So you meet Dean, I'm gonna meet general admission people. So let's go in Axxess. So since I did that clip, they raised the prices again. It's not 75 anymore, it's 78. great. This trip is just ridiculous. Like, if they ever do WrestleMania in New York City again, I'm never coming. So yeah, we're here, we're gonna go in. So yeah, 80 bucks to a general admission, yay! On the day where all the GAs actually suck. And there's more people are parking here today than they have like all week. So I don't know what the hell is going on today. Alright guys, sorry to interrupt the vlog, but the craziest thing happened as soon as I went into Axxess. So I bought the GA ticket on my phone before Axxess. Like, all the VIPs are like ridiculous prices, like $400, $500 or whatever. And basically, I get there with a GA, and Michelle had to get, of course, like one of the accessibility, disability line tickets because she literally cannot wait in long lines. And they gave me like a companion wristband, which means you're just with them and accompanying them or whatever. And I had a GA and she had a VIP. So there's two separate lines, one's for GA and one's for VIP. I was like, bye baby. And then we had to split up or whatever. But then the guy's like, oh, if you guys are together, she has accessibility and a companion. You guys can just stay together so you both can go in the VIP line. So we both went in the VIP line and then they scanned both of our tickets. And basically, they were like, okay, so she has Dean and you have Bella's? And I'm like, yes. And then they gave me a Bella's wristband to meet the Bellas. So, just keep watching. Alright guys, Shelly just met Dean Ambrose. How was it?
It was amazing.
Was it good?
Yeah.
So, show the people what you got signed.
Okay, so here, can you like hold that?
Yeah.
So he signed the 8x10, the glossy 8x10, and then he signed the pennant for me.
So 2 autographs.
Yeah.
Did you ask for 2 or he just did 2?
No, he just did 2.
I guess this is his last thing, so he's just being generous today.
And then
Hey, pet writer.
Yeah. I got up there and he's like, oh, who's this? And he started petting him. He was like, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
We'll be paying more attention to the writer than you.
Yeah, kind of.
So I told you, like, a whole year ago that when we come to Mania, you're meeting Dean. You didn't believe me. I wouldn't mind. You didn't believe me. But it happened.
Well, you told me that Dean was, like, reserved and shy and stuff like that.
Well, it depends on his mood, I think. But you have a good experience worth 150 bucks?
Yeah.
All right. It was worth it for her. I know most people have already seen this, but this is the first time we've actually been able to walk around Axxess this whole trip, so. Evolution stuff. We have Carmella's briefcase. That's Carmella's briefcase. Undertaker's thing from WrestleMania 14. Ultimate Warriors pads. That's cool. It's cool. This is cool. They have Seth Rollins' briefcase here. And it's Triple H's hammer. This is Seth Rollins' briefcase. It's cool, right?
Seen better days.
Yeah, they got pretty beat up. And just like that, I am now back home to Tennessee. Thank goodness. Okay, so this is the last WrestleMania 35 video for the entire trip. Last vlog at least. Let's actually sit down and talk for a few minutes since this is the last video. This kind of setup kind of bad if I want to be honest. Like this is not a good camera angle. I am doing the outro on actually my iPhone. It's not like okay, all phone cameras kind of suck when they're like compressed onto YouTube. And that's why I stick to like a big camera just because I don't know what it is. They just don't look right. And as you could tell, like this whole vlog compared to this clip, it looks like way different for some reason. The reason I'm doing this because I was editing, I'm like, oh, I didn't do an outro? Oh, whoops, I better do that. So anyway, I'm back home. It was just so chaotic, like there at the end, I have to leave and all that. And I've been home for almost a whole day. And I'm completely exhausted still. New York City takes a lot out of you. So there's just a few things I want to say, and then I'll let you guys leave and continue on with your day or whatever. But there's just like announcement thing. So this is the last vlog for WrestleMania 35. As for actual videos for WrestleMania 35, I'm doing 2 more. One is going to be all the money we spent on merchandise and what we bought, which we regret. The second thing, the second video, the very last one, is going to be about our actual experience our experience going to WrestleMania 35. Well, we didn't go to the actual show, but like that week and being there. A lot of it falls on WE and a lot of it falls on just the location, New York City. But actually on Friday, we're going down to Florida. We're actually going to Tampa, which is actually where WrestleMania 36 is going to be. And I'm going to check out like the venue and all of that, the stadium, and I guess Axxess, if they announce where Axxess is going to be. I already know, like, it's going to be way better than New York City. Like, when I went to WrestleMania 33 in Orlando, it was like freaking heaven compared to how it was this year. No, I'm not gonna like the WrestleMania 35 experience thing. It's not a thing complaining. It's gonna be like a thing like, this is what we liked and this was what we didn't like. Like, New York City is just so chaotic to begin with. Like, my fiance Michelle, I know it was like extremely hard for her in general because she has like we've talked about, like, she has a service dog. She's obviously disabled in multiple ways, but like one of the main things is like she has PTSD and bad anxiety, and like it's just like kind of like a thing. Like, I don't want to like call her like anything, but she does get like very overwhelmed with crowds and stuff, and like she just, like, New York City is just a terrible place for anyone with any kind of like fear of crowds or just like anxiety in general or anything. Like, I just have basic anxiety and ADHD, and still like New York City gets to me a lot. And if you just get like really overwhelmed with the point where you can kind of like freeze up in crowds and stuff, New York City's not a place for you. And Michelle just had a terrible time in New York City. So we can finally relax on the beach, Shelly, in Florida. So next week, well, actually this week on Friday, but we're not coming back to next week, whatever. But anyway, I'm doing vlogs in Florida. I'm also gonna be doing my normal content. We're gonna resume our normal scheduled programming here on the channel. Back to the news, back to skits, back to unboxing, back to all of that. And I'm gonna be doing that here. And then I'm doing a vacation in Florida, just kind of relax. And I'll be doing that down there too. I'm doing news down there, and also I'm doing vlogs for Florida. But I'm gonna be doing wrestling content as well. We're gonna be checking out the WrestleMania 36 location stuff. And it should be a fun time. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this vlog. Like I said, WrestleMania 35 didn't really go the way we were hoping. Like, we thought it would be probably pretty bad because it's in New York City. And you know how like in your head you usually build up things and to make them worse than they actually are. Well, for once, I don't think we built it up in our head like as bad as it actually turned out. Like, it was terrible, but we'll talk about that. I mean, we basically got scammed out of $400, which we're currently in the process of trying to get back, which we probably won't, but it's worth a shot. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this vlog. I'll shut the hell up. If you enjoyed this vlog, make sure to give it a like, bring the channel, and you enjoy all of my amazing content. Hopefully it's amazing. I try my best. There's a lot of things here on the channel. If this is your first video, I do these vlogs like this. I do unboxings. I do news. I do skits and sketches, comedy sketches, and all kinds of like different wrestling videos. I do, like I said, this vlog, or the whole WrestleMania 35 vlog stuff, isn't my best work. And like some of these things, like, I just wish I could have done a better job, but sometimes things are so rushed, especially in New York City, where it's like, go, 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 go. And I'm like, let me calm down and like make a good video. It's just like, doesn't happen. And hopefully, I don't know what wrestling trip I'm going to actually be like satisfied with the vlogs. I'm like always like really hard on myself, but I just wish there was so much more. Cause like from a filmmaking perspective, I just wish I could do like a lot. But these are kind of just like, it seems like clips compiled like into a video instead of being like, you know, like put together like excellently, like something you would see like a movie like kind of put together like this is amazing or whatever. But anyway, guys, I'll let you guys go. This video is probably getting long, but I just wanted to kind of tell you guys this is the last WrestleMania 35 vlog. I know it's like 2 days late. It just had to come back to Tennessee from New York, and yes, we did drive, we didn't fly and all that. But if you haven't seen the other 2 vlogs, make sure to check them out. And I'm doing vlogs for Florida, going back to do news, going back to amazing videos here on the channel. And yeah, basically, thanks for watching. And yeah, that's all I got to say. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.